You probably didn't expect this. After all those decades together, raising kids, surviving job changes, paying bills, maybe even traveling a little, you thought things would get easier after 60. Quieter. Maybe even sweeter. But now, something's changed. You feel tension in the air. Short answers. Long silences. And sometimes, resentment. You look over at your wife and wonder, what happened to us? In this video, we're diving deep into something most couples don't talk about: why women often start resenting their husbands after 60. And more importantly, what you can do right now to fix it. Stick with me until the end, because the last point might be the one you need to save everything. Let me tell you a quick story. A man named David, 72 years old, married for 45 years, once said to me, "I thought retirement would be the time we'd finally enjoy each other. But now, she barely talks to me." His wife, Marlene, confided separately, "I love him, but I'm tired. I feel invisible, like I don't matter anymore." They weren't angry. They were lonely. And the worst part? Neither of them knew how to talk about it. That story isn't rare. It's happening in millions of households. And chances are, if you're watching this, maybe it's happening to you too. You might be feeling that silent space growing wider between you and the woman you've spent most of your life with. But here's the truth no one tells you. Resentment in later years doesn't come out of nowhere. It builds. Quietly. Slowly. And always from little things. The first reason it starts? Emotional neglect. Not on purpose. Not because you stopped caring. But because somewhere along the way, routine replaced romance. You stopped asking how her day was. You stopped noticing her new haircut. You stopped holding her hand just because. When women feel emotionally disconnected, they don't always complain. They cope. And then they pull away. You might think everything's fine, but underneath, she feels unseen, unheard, unloved. And here's the thing. She's probably not asking for grand gestures. She just wants to feel like she matters to you again. Start small. Ask her how she's really doing. Listen, not to fix, not to respond, just to understand. Look her in the eyes and say, "I still care about how you feel." It's not too late, and it can make all the difference. But that's just the beginning. There's a second reason resentment creeps in, and it has to do with unequal burdens. Many women in their 60s, 70s, even 80s still feel like they're carrying the household alone. Cooking, cleaning, planning. Even in retirement, many men relax while their wives keep working. She might not say it out loud, but every dish she washes, every meal she cooks, every load of laundry she folds adds to the weight. She may look calm, but inside, she's exhausted. And over time, exhaustion becomes bitterness. Want to break that cycle? Do the dishes without being asked. Plan dinner one night a week. Fold the laundry, not as a favor, as a partner. The goal isn't to do everything. It's to show you're in this together. Now, let's get even more honest. Because the third reason women grow resentful? It's when communication stops. And I don't mean the logistics of daily life. I mean real conversations. The kind you used to have when you were falling in love. What you dream about. What scares you. What you want next. So many couples fall into silence. Not because they're angry, but because they think they've said everything there is to say. But connection isn't a one-time thing. It needs to be renewed, nurtured, even now, especially now. Ask her what she's thinking about lately, what's been on her heart, what she misses about the younger you. And tell her about you too. Talk about your fears, your regrets, your hopes. It's never too late to be vulnerable. And vulnerability builds bridges where walls have been standing for years. Now, there's something even more sensitive. The fourth reason resentment builds is when a woman feels taken for granted. This is huge. When you've been together for decades, it's easy to stop noticing the little things. You stop saying thank you. You stop complimenting her. You stop making her feel special. And slowly, that turns into a kind of silent pain. Because deep down, every woman wants to feel cherished. Not just needed. Not just tolerated, but cherished. You may think, she knows I love her, but she needs to feel it. Tell her she's beautiful, even if she rolls her eyes. Bring her flowers for no reason. Hold her face and say, "I'm lucky to have you." Because here's the truth. No one outgrows the need to feel adored. And when that need goes unmet, resentment grows like a weed in silence. Now, here's the hardest part. The fifth reason women start resenting their husbands after 60 is because of lost intimacy. And I'm not just talking about physical closeness, though that matters too. I mean emotional intimacy, touch, affection, comfort. Over time, Many couples stop hugging, stop kissing, stop even sitting close on the couch. It becomes a pattern, and while it might seem like no big deal, it's actually everything. She might feel rejected, unattractive, unwanted, but she won't say it. Instead, she'll pull back too. She'll guard herself. And soon, the gap between you feels permanent. But it's not. Reach for her hand. Touch her back when you walk by. Sit next to her and rest your head on her shoulder. Show her that closeness still matters to you, that she still matters to you. This kind of intimacy isn't about sex. It's about connection, and it's the foundation of lasting love. Now, maybe you're watching this and thinking, I've already messed up too much. I don't know if she even wants this anymore. I don't know if I have it in me to fix things. But let me tell you something. If you're still breathing, if she's still by your side, if there's even the smallest part of you that misses the way things used to be, then it's not too late. Relationships at this stage of life aren't about starting over. They're about returning to what matters. It's about becoming teammates again, companions, not just housemates. And if you're brave enough to start small, just one small act of love each day, you might be shocked at how quickly things can turn around. So what can you do today? Look her in the eye. Apologize if you've been distant. Tell her you want to reconnect. Ask her what she needs. And most importantly, listen. And if you're not sure what to say, try this. I know I haven't always shown it, but I love you. I still want to grow with you. Let's make this next chapter the best one yet. Because here's the truth. The most beautiful love stories aren't the ones that burn hottest in the beginning. They're the ones that survive the storms. The ones where two people keep choosing each other again and again, even after all these years. If you've made it this far into the video, then you're already doing something rare. You care. You want to understand. You want to change. That alone puts you ahead of most people. So here's my challenge to you. Tonight, before the day ends, do just one thing to make her feel loved. It doesn't have to be big, just real. And if you want more videos like this, more real talk about love, aging, and staying connected when the world goes quiet, subscribe now. This channel is for people like you. People who believe it's never too late to love better, to grow deeper, to begin again. Leave a comment and tell me what part of this video hit home for you. I read every single one. And if you think someone else needs to hear this message, share it with them. Because love doesn't expire, but it does need tending. So water it. Even now, especially now, she's not the same woman you married. And that's okay. You're not the same man either. But you can still fall in love with who she is today. And if you do that, if you show her that she still matters to you, you just might find something even deeper than you had before. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.